And the whole world, and especially the Jewish world, right now is talking about forgiveness pretty much for the last week. And the reason for that is because Erica Kirk very publicly have forgave her husband's murderer. And that creates confusion in the area of forgiveness. We thought it's a pretty easy topic. I mean, it's not always easy to do, but we understand, we forgive, we need to forgive. But someone who murdered your husband, and less than a week after it happened, publicly. So I think we have a lot of confusion about forgiveness now as well. And if we can ask you for some clarity about that, the question is, are we supposed to forgive everything, everyone, all the time? Is that the thing to do?
Okay, so to simply make it clear, you can forgive what was done to you. You can't forgive what was done to someone else. So when she said, I forgive you, I'm not sure what she's forgiving him for. For leaving her without a husband? But she can't forgive him for murdering her husband. That would be very immoral. First of all, because she's not the judge. She can't forgive what somebody did against God's commandments. We can't forgive the Germans for what they did 70 years ago. Those they did it to have to offer forgiveness. So, no, of course, it's absolutely wrong to say, I forgive you for murder. You can't forgive anyone for murder. You can only forgive the pain that it's caused you. So it shouldn't be misunderstood.
Rabbi Friedman, a lot of people are going to be asking each other for forgiveness. They have been through this period of time. This is a good time to repent, to analyze your actions throughout the year. And if you have hurt somebody, it's a good time to ask for forgiveness. How important is it to forgive? And what can we forgive? You just said right now we can forgive only what was done to us. Should we forgive anything that was done to us if it's not against the Ten Commandments?
If you can, yeah. Yeah, our forgiveness should not have limits. Doesn't mean that they don't have limits, but they shouldn't. We should be able to be bigger than whatever happens. But it's a lot easier to say than to do. If a person really asks for forgiveness 3 times, we should find it in our heart to forgive. People not asking for forgiveness, that's a little harder. A person who asks for forgiveness because it is Erev Yom Kippur, doesn't really care, it's hard to forgive. But a sincere request for forgiveness should touch us, should reach us. And then you have to be very cruel to not forgive.
So let's not go as, let's go somewhere a little bit more everyday. If somebody stole from you, if somebody caused somebody monetary discomfort, which happens more now than ever, probably. I shall not steal. That's God's commandment. However, so what do? How do you forgive this one?
Wouldn't it be nice if we could? Yeah. Is money that important that we would lose a friend over it? Probably. Is that the way it should be? Forgiveness is very noble. It's idealistic. So the more of it we have, the better. But You can't really blame people who don't want to forgive when the hurt is that bad. But again, you can only forgive for what happened to me. I can't forgive you for sinning. That's not my place. Because you didn't sin against me, you sinned against God. And you hurt my feelings. Or you damaged my trust. For that, I should be able to forgive. But not for the sin, if there was a sin involved. That easy forgiveness it's amoral. It's not idealistic. It's, I don't know, maybe a misunderstanding of what forgiveness is.
What does it mean when every night we say a prayer before bedtime and say that we forgive everyone who has hurt us intentionally or unintentionally? What does that mean?
It means we don't want to go to sleep with a grudge. That's forgiving without being asked to forgive. You don't even know who you're forgiving. If anyone hurt me, I'm forgiving. It's not the same as the forgiveness of Yom Kippur. You don't want anyone to suffer on your account. So even if I'm not ever going to be friends with them again, I don't want them to suffer. And that, I think, is the main point. Let no one suffer because of me, because of my anger or complaint or...
Rabbi Friedman.
Famous was kind of half joking when he said, every night you have some resentment against somebody that you have to forgive? This is not a Hasidic prayer book. This can't be written by Hasidim. How do you, you're so sensitive? Every day somebody hurt you, yeah, it's kind of funny. Are we that brittle? Are we that fragile? We shouldn't be.
Rabbi Friedman, but isn't it important to forgive someone who repents? How can you forgive someone who doesn't even know they hurt you or cares that they did?
Right. It's a different kind of forgiveness. It's like saying they have a serious problem. I'm never going to be their friend, but I don't want them to suffer for it. Don't want anybody punished for hurting me. That's appropriate.
That's what you mean by being big.
Because wishing suffering on somebody is never good. Never. And by the way, that has nothing to do with the punishment that people get for sinning. That's between God and the person. It has nothing to do with me. But I, not being the judge, I don't want anybody to suffer. What would I gain by their suffering?
Satisfaction. I don't know. What do people gain when they like?
What is it called in German? Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Pleased to see someone suffer.
Some people call it justice.
So again, if God does it because of his rules and regulations, that's appropriate. But I don't. Nobody deserves to suffer because I got hurt. If they did a sin, that's a different story. It's not my business. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there is a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.